Hello, Spindler Academy. So today we're going to be talking about Vim, and you're watching this hopefully for free, because if you're paying for this, you shouldn't be, um, on spindleracademy.com or on YouTube. So, what is Vim? Vim is an alternative to Notepad or TextEdit. You might know either of those from depending on whether or not you're using Windows or Mac. Windows would use Notepad, Mac would use TextEdit. But this is an alternative to those. So just to show you Notepad on Windows, this is just like, it opens a text file for you, and you can type into it like hello world, and then you can save it and do, whatnot with it. But we're not going to save that because that's Notepad, and this tutorial is about Vim. So it's a command line text editor, and it stands for V improved, which V, I don't remember what V stands for, but it's just a command line text editor, and it's a bit of an improved one compared to the old one. So in Vim, I guess I should show you how to create. To create a text file, you just go vim, random.txt. And so now we're in Vim. I don't know why it starts out in replace mode, but if I hit escape, there's different modes in Vim. I guess I should add replace mode here because there is a replace mode. But it should start you out in normal mode, so I don't know why it did that just then, but that's okay. Because you can always, if you hit the button escape on your keyboard, it takes you back to normal mode or command mode. I think those are the same technically, but there might be slight differences, but they're essentially the same. So now we're in normal mode. So now if I just try typing hello world, it won't work. But it recognized that I was trying to get to insert mode, so it took me to insert mode. But so the first command that you really need to know is how to get to insert mode. And so that command is I. So if you're in normal mode and you press I, you'll see that down here, it says I'm in insert mode now. So now if I type hello world, the text actually appears on the screen, which is what we want. So the next thing you can do, or the next command, I guess, would be O, which inserts a new line. Oh, sorry. You have to be in command mode to do most of these commands. So if I just type O right now and I'm in insert mode, it'll just type the letter O. But these commands are all for command / normal mode specifically. So since I'm in insert mode, I need to hit escape to get back to command mode or normal mode. And then if I hit O, it inserts a new line below where the cursor was. So that's O. Then let's say I wanted to get rid of that line, then I'd hit DD. And that gets rid of, whoops, I was in insert mode, so it actually typed it out. I didn't notice that. So now if I type DD, it gets rid of that line. But you have to be in command mode or insert or normal mode to, I think you get what I'm saying, but in case you didn't, you have to be in command mode or normal mode to type the command DD and have it actually remove a line. So the next thing we would want to do is figure out how to save or get out of the program without saving, like exiting out of the program like I did with Notepad. So to save the file, you can make sure you're in command or normal mode, and then you hit write. And so that'll write the file, random.txt, to the computer, and it says there's 2 lines in the file and that 13 bytes were written, which is just these are the bytes. Yeah. So that is writing. Now if I wanted to exit Vim, I'd make sure I'm in command mode by hitting escape, and then writing quit. And then since I saved it, I can do this, but normally if you want to write and not save, or like if you made changes, you'd hit escape colon Q exclamation. An exclamation just means an override. So like if I do that, it'll work. But then if I do vim random.txt, and let's say I make a change, well, whoops. Yeah. And I'm just using my arrow keys to move around, which you can also use HJKNL. Well, not when you're in insert mode. To get around, and they map to, H maps to the left button, J maps to the up. Oh, whoops, J maps to down, K maps to up, and L maps to the right. But that's just random vim trivia. But yeah, what I was going to say was that if I hit escape, quit, and I just do this without having saved it, it tells me no write since last change. So add an exclamation mark to override that. Like it's basically warning you that you didn't save, and that if you are really sure that you want to quit, and I'm really sure, so I'm going to hit enter, and then it'll, with the exclamation mark, and it'll take me out of it. So now if I go back in, you can see it didn't actually save the changes that I made. So those are write, quit, and quit. And then, oh, I also want to show you replace. So like, let's say I made a typo. I guess I can do O, and then Helly world or something. Escape, and I go back over to where I made the typo. I'm going to hit R, and that makes it so that I can replace that letter. And I'm hitting O right after that, and it changes it to hello. And then I hit yeah. So that's the replace command. So yeah, was there anything else? That's right, quit. That's vim. I think that's everything. We covered, there's a replace mode, we covered an insert mode, command mode, and normal modes are the same basically. It stands for V improved. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So that has been Vim by SpindlerAcademy.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.